Nice to know you.
Let's go with anything else questions.
Yes, boys, it's the Friday night counter-attack. Lads, after Friday night football, lads, how are we feeling after that? First game, 10-1. Second game, I think it was 8-6 before the game ended. How are we feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I think overall we showed up how much our fitness has improved. I think if you go back to the highlights of the first game when we came back after Ramadan, you look at myself, yourself, Hamz as well. We all the thing I have to mention as well, we won that game convincingly the first game back, but we were still nowhere near the level we should be. And today, when you see the highlights, you'll see how much we improved. And still, our team is sitting down, we're looking at ourselves and thinking, you know, we're only 40-50%, yeah, we still got another 50% to give. Like, you've been in the gym a week now, I know, and already a massive difference. Imagine you keep that going now, you're just going to get better and better every week. Same with Hamza, I mentioned lost a stone. Go back to the first video, he wore this top.
Like I said, I've lost the stone, and it's the same top as that first episode back, so I'm feeling a lot fresher, I'm feeling better about myself, and I'm feeling more confident in my gameplay. I think you saw that with my finishing today, with my taking on players, looking up a bit more. The composure's back, I think the composure's back lights for myself.
Roheel, I mean, you put the spotlight on Hamza there, but I think you had a massive difference as well. I know you feel like you can't see it, but can I just say there's been a massive difference in a matter of a few weeks. What have you been doing?
Can I just say before he says that, the reason I want Roheel in these interviews is because every week we do the interviews and Roheel's there, we're seeing a ridiculously good weight loss in Roheel. We're seeing that he's going to the gym, we're seeing that he's putting the work in, and by August 1st for your Hall of Fame mania it's going to be good, but in the summer and in the long run it's going to be permanent, it's going to be a permanent fixture. Roheel's going to lose all of that weight. Keep going, Roheel.
Now, 100%, I think, like you said, what you changed, I'll be honest with you, and you'll be able to vouch for me as well. One thing you used to say to me all the time, Arif, was you need to stop smoking, bro, and I always said to you, don't get me wrong, I wasn't a heavy smoker, but I always say to you now, bro, I'll never be able to let it go, it helps me, this and that, but I think just by stopping one or two things, it's improved my fitness a lot. And like, you'll vouch for me as well, and my cousins will as well. Like,
100%. I never thought you'd quit.
I'm one of the biggest eaters going as well, so for me,
we love to eat,
I've
man.
been only for 3 weeks dieting and being in the gym as well, and I'm happy with my progress, but I think it's nowhere near where I want to be at the moment. I've seen difference in our football pitch, but I still know myself I'm quite capable of doing much more. And I think playing with players today as well, the players I were on the pitch brought out the best in me too. Obviously, we all know it's a team game; it's not just about individuals.
100%. What do you think was the difference? Either of you can answer. What do you think was the difference between last week and this week? The major differences between both weeks.
Two differences for me. One, it was that man there, Zeke, coming into defence. We had a permanent defender. I know he doesn't want to be on camera, but we had a permanent defender, and we were vocal. We learned from our mistakes last week. Mark learned from his mistakes. You did. Roheel did. I did. We knew for a fact we had to have minimum two at the back, and one can press up, two can press up, and it worked. They couldn't handle us. I do have to say shout out to Elliot for coming back for his first game in, I think, nearly 9 months.
Quite a few months, yes.
Since November, to be fair, and he did really well. Their team did really well, but we kept on playing them. The quick passes that were working. Jabs was brilliant as always, and it was good. It was a good session for us.
What about you, Roheel? I mean, did Hamza just sum it all up, or?
I think he has pretty much hit the nail on the head. Yeah.
All right, cool. Any closing messages from you, Hamza, before we end the podcast? Well, the video.
Well, we just want to touch upon a couple of things as well. I think we want to put some content out there, what we're doing on the channel. Hamza mentioned as well to me before that. Obviously, we've been recording quite a few videos of like Check It Out, it's called. So it's like every guest is coming on. You might have seen some videos already released, and some are coming as well during the Euros. Obviously, everyone's showing off their kids that they've got their collection. So stay tuned on for that. We're also doing watch-alongs as well on FNCA during the Euros.
So the first one's going to be England versus Croatia. I'm going to be doing that with a couple of other podcasters. You'll be seeing me doing that. Salim may jump on, Safkan might jump on as well. But there will be a time when the 5 of us or the 6 of us will be jumping on for probably a weekend game or an evening game or something. And it may not be an England game, but it's going to be a neutral one as well. The latest podcast is out, so I want to speak to my Dutch scouting colleague about how the Netherlands are going to do this tournament, about Van Dijk. And we're going to be doing instant reactions to every England game coming up as well. And if there's something special from Mbappe or Ronaldo or another player, we'll just be putting more content out and we're going to be enjoying it a lot more. But yeah, check it out, it's going to be out. I love the reaction we get for our GoPro football. I'll happily keep wearing the GoPro so you all enjoy our goals, our tackles, our assists and all of that. It's been fun so far. And just keep watching. We appreciate it.
I just want to say one more thing as well. Sal, if you're watching, that's it, let's go.